Well, where the heck-a-ma-jack has Vi been? So I did a vlog after being gone for a whole week, and I said, guys, I'm back. And then I don't think you've really heard much from me. Where have I been? What have I been doing? Why have I not been posting? Those are questions you may have been asking yourself, and if you haven't, then good for me, because that's fine too. I just kind of wanted to break it down and tell you what's been going on. I have a lot of things going on in my personal real life that is kind of conflicting with having the momentum or the motivation or even the time to sit here and do vlogging. Just random clips from my day and that kind of thing. As much as I love it, my time just got really small. I'm also under a bit of stress, and that it has to do with potential job situations as things go. I can't delve into detail at this time, but maybe in the future I'll be able to spill the beans and tell you why I've been so kind of on edge and just kind of, you know? But anyway, so I'm dealing with some stuff in my real life. As you guys may have seen, at least a few of you who follow me on Twitter or have popped into Facebook and seen me posting. I am currently, once again, trying to really lose weight. I don't know, I think I said the last time that I was like going to stay away from my scale, and for the past few weeks or so I'd been eating more fruits and veggies, being more conscious of what I was eating, and really trying to go in the right direction, and I'm taking it a step farther, I guess. And I'm actually using an app called MyFitnessPal. It's something that I have off and on used literally for years. It's one of my favorite ones to help me kind of put things into perspective and see what's in the stuff I'm eating, portion size, etc. It's more or less like a calorie counter program, and it also links up to, I think it's called Map My Walk. So whenever I go on a walk and I have my phone, I can do the Map My Walk, start my exercising and everything. And it actually links up to MyFitnessPal and will take off my steps, aka the calories I burned and the time that I did it. It'll take that off and put that onto MyFitnessPal and subtract and add my, it'll add my exercise, and it'll take away the calories that were burned, etc. from my overall. So right now I am aiming to have about 1390 for calories every single day, 1,390. I am slated to potentially win, well, hoping to win. I am slated to potentially lose. See, I didn't want to say lose because lose is so negative, but in this case it isn't. I am slated to lose approximately 1 pound a week if I stay at that 1390 or below and add in exercises, etc. And so we'll just kind of see what happens. So I'm kind of thinking that once a week I will step on that dreaded scale and just update, whether it's good information or bad information, just to keep everything current. As ladies know, everything that happens in your body fluctuates and changes everything. So, you know, your weight is literally a roller coaster whether you're trying to lose weight or not. So, I don't know. I figure once a week is probably sufficient to kind of guesstimate and see what's going on, just to see if I am losing that pound a week or what's going on. I've been trying to go on walks at least a couple times a week. I think the only one that I've been able to actually officially log in and down was a 25-minute walk that I did with my family the other day when we took the dog out and the kids out and everything. And we walked exactly 1 mile. It took us exactly 25 minutes, and it was fun. It was fun. The past couple days it has been kind of rainy, so we haven't done that. But I don't know. I'm really hoping that with better weather on the rise, I'll be able to get out there more often. We got our bikes already situated to go. I think that Tyler might have a flat tire on his bike, but aside from that, everybody's pumped up, ready to go, and we have bikes functioning for everybody. I just recently purchased a cheap $5 bike, I think is what we paid for Aria's new bicycle. She's been riding this Strider bike that doesn't have any wheels, or I don't even know what I'm saying. It doesn't have any pedals, my friends. And so we bought her a $5 used bicycle, and it's got pedals, no training wheels, so we're teaching her how to actually pedal. She has the her balance down is pretty good, and she has the general idea of what she's supposed to do, but the pedaling and adding that in there is proving to be a tad bit difficult at this time. But the bike overall, I'll have to show you sometime. It's a little dinged up. It's a purple bike. And we actually purchased some spray paint. So we're going to spray paint it kind of a baby pink color because pink is her favorite color. And it kind of matches some of the little decals. There's little cats on it. It says cool cat or something on it. So anyways, we did that and we've got everybody's bikes ready to go. So I'm hopeful also with the good weather that we're going to have an opportunity to go out there and do some biking. It's high time that I take out my Pocket, which is my bicycle. Guys, if you don't know, I own a recumbent bicycle. It's one of those ones that's kind of like a tricycle. I'll have to show you that sometime too if you have no idea what I'm talking about. Mine is called a Pocket. It's the type. Cat Trike is the brand and Pocket is the type. It's a small one. It's like one of their small models. Women tend to favor it because it's small and because it is lightweight, etc. So anyways, I can't wait to take that bad boy out because I don't think we got a chance to really play with them last year because we were so busy with so many things going on in our life that we just didn't have time to do family bike rides. But now that we have the bikes all ready to go, I want to get out there. I'm just waiting on that weather. Today is really kind of a nasty windy day. It's not nice outside. It was actually starting to threaten to snow. So yeah, there's that. But anyways, I've been kind of MIA because I've been dealing with stuff in real life and because I've been going on this kind of weight loss thing. And the nice thing about it this time is my homie is also participating. So he has a different app. He's using, I think, the Samsung app, but I don't like his app that he's using for this. But anyways, that's besides the point. That's his weight loss journey, not mine. We're both trying to snap into more weight loss and get that jump started, basically. Like I was saying a couple of vlogs ago, my kids are all on board. They like veggies. It's not a bad thing for us to cut meat out of our diet. Not all meat, mind you, just cut back a little bit because we were eating quite a bit of meat. And my family is very receptive to having lots of veggies. And so, you know, we're kind of trying to incorporate more than that. That Ninja Bullet, or not Ninja Bullet, but the Nutri-Ninja blender that we got is proving to be quite useful. I have made smoothies the past 3 or 4 mornings in a row, and I throw in a half a cup of oats, just raw oatmeal oats, and I'm full until lunchtime. And sometimes when lunchtime rolls around, I'm not even hungry yet. So having those smoothies is amazing. This morning I tried something a little bit different. Instead of putting my oats in there, I actually used hemp hearts. I used, I think, like a tablespoon of hemp hearts instead. I didn't put a whole serving, which was 3 tablespoons, because I was kind of leery. I was wondering if it was going to change the flavor of my smoothie, because I don't know how many of you have tried hemp hearts before, but they kind of taste a little bit like sunflower seeds, and I wasn't looking for a sunflower seed smoothie, if I'm honest. But the good news is, when I made my smoothie this morning, which happened to be a banana strawberry, and it was amazing, you couldn't taste the hemp hearts at all. It just mixed in there, but it kept me full. I wasn't hungry for lunch at all. But nonetheless, I did make myself something, and I had a discovery that I didn't know. Did you guys know that those ramen packets, those top ramen packets, actually are servings for 2? Yeah, I had no idea. I always assumed that one ramen packet was 1 serving. It isn't. That's serving for 2. So I was already under the mindset that that's what I was going to pull out for lunch because I kind of wanted something that wasn't green, if you will. I mean, I really like salads and stuff, but the past couple days I've been really amping it up on the salads. And so I thought, you know what, let's have just some good old chicken soup. Let's just do that. And I looked, and it was servings for 2. So I made it anyways, and I ended up splitting it in half with my tiny human to beef it up a little bit because I was looking, I'm like, that doesn't look like very much food at all. I put in some celery and some corn. The fact that I wasn't very hungry probably helped too. But honestly, between my half packet, which was 1 serving of ramen with the veggies inside and a tall glass of water, I was good to go. I'm good to go. It's been like an hour since I ate, and I feel great. I feel so great. But I've been really kind of zoning in on that, like really honing in on my let's do this proper and get things done thing. So lots of fruits, lots of veggies, lots of time spent figuring those kinds of things out. Lots of quick trips to the store to grab another, 5 carrots or something, because instead of my typical popcorn or chips in the evening, because I have a craving for salty, sweet, and crunchy, or not sweet necessarily, but mostly salty and crunchy, I usually grab like a handful of chips or some popcorn, which is not the best thing for me to do. I've been trying to do other stuff. So last night, for instance, when I got my hankering after dinner time, it's after dinner before bedtime is when I get this like weird I have to snack thing. And I used a half a carrot and a half of a packet of hummus. We have these like individual hummus packets, and I used half of that instead. So that was like a really healthy snack. And so I've been trying to do things like that and trying to keep my snacks well under 100 calories, and I've been trying to keep my meals well under 500, which is proving to be something I can do apparently, because the past 3 days or so that have actually been logged on my FitnessPal, they are below that 1390. I don't bust it. I don't come close to it. I'm usually, I don't know, I think at least 200 to 400 calories below that. So I know that weight loss is not all centered around calorie counting, so please don't think that's all I'm doing for my weight loss or anything else. This is something I've done multiple times. It's just a way of me to kind of track and see what's going on. I'm not using that as my Bible, so to speak. It just is what it is. However, if you guys are curious to try out the app, I highly recommend it. It's quite helpful, if nothing else, to kind of put things into perspective for yourself. Second of all, if you'd like to follow my weight loss journey, you want to see what meals I'm eating, you want to see what I'm doing, if you follow me over on Facebook, it does translate over. So when I make posts on MyFitnessPal, it actually goes over to my Facebook page and it posts it there as well. And every night when I close out my food diary, if you click that link that it puts up there, you can literally see everything I ate for the day. So if you're curious what kind of foods I'm preparing or those kinds of things, or you're just curious, whatever, pop on in and check it out. Then you can kind of join me with my weight loss journey. Leave me some comments. Anything positive is great. Negativity, I would love to say, is welcome as well, but at the same time, I'm probably not going to listen to the negativity. I just want a bunch of positive stuff. So if you have good things to say, even just a quick thumbs up that you noticed my post, it would be most helpful, because when you're trying to do something different, having that extra boost of just kind of like, thumbs up, good job, you're on the right track, it kind of helps. So it's not that I'm necessarily panhandling for support, but it's nice to know that it's there, if that makes any sense. So if you guys were curious where I've been, what I've been doing, I've been on a weight loss journey, I've been on a let's get my life into order journey, I've been struggling with some other stuff in my real life and that kind of stuff that has just kind of put a damper on putting daily videos out. I'm going to try to amp that up again and get back into the every single day, but I don't know if I can carry on every single day. It might be every couple days or something like that. I can't stress myself out over it, you know what I mean? Like, I have some other things that I'm dealing with right now that are really taking my attention and my priority. So my vlogging has taken a backseat to that. So when I don't feel up to vlogging, or when I just don't have the footage or the time to get any footage, it's gonna have to be skipped, because like I said, I can't have this as something else that I'm stressing about in my life, because I'm dealing with some other stuff that is stressing me enough, and I just don't think I can put more on my plate. So, well, that's funny. Put more on my plate? Yes. No pun intended for all of my weight loss, putting things on my plate. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to kind of have a hello and check in with you guys. I have not quit vlogging. Please do not think that I'm quitting. It's just I'm putting it on the back burner as opposed to the other things in my life right now. So it's still here. It's still going. Just might not be every single day. So don't get mad at me if I can't put them out every single day. Anyways, the tiny human is down for a nap, and I'm thinking to either get some laundry done or get something else picked up. My kitchen actually looks pretty good, my friends. I will show you. It's actually quite nice. It hasn't been destroyed this whole time, which is amazing. There's just the dishes from lunch, so I had my water and my pot over there from making the ramen. But other than that, my kitchen has stayed pretty clear. This is a huge change for me, so we usually have some fruit and stuff. But this, my friends, was so much that I had to pull out a second bowl to put kiwi in. And speaking of kiwi, do you see how big these kiwi are? Like, whoa, buddy. They are huge. These are called Mighties. I think they're called Mighties for a reason, but they taste really good. But anyways, we've been keeping this full. We just went yesterday and we picked up some more apples, some oranges. I got this right here, which is a nice looking grapefruit, and I got a blood orange back there, and we got watermelon here. So we're keeping up with all of our fruits here, so much so that I had to get a second basket out. And I don't know, we've just been making some really good choices. I picked this up as well. This is a popsicle maker. So you just pour your juice or whatever you're putting in here, and it goes in the freezer, and you can make popsicles. I was thinking that would be smart for me for quick, I feel like I need a snacks, because they're going to be relatively good for you. I have the Ninja blender, and that's going to be able to help me make some really good fruit bars if I want to use that, or just, you know, make juice and pour it in there and call it a day. I don't know, I have some really good options and ideas, and I don't know, I've been really trying, and I hope it's going to prove to be successful in the future. Only time will tell, of course, my friends. But I don't know, I'll have to find something to work on, because honestly I don't know what I'm going to work on. I might just sit and read. And speaking of reading, that's something else that I've been doing a lot of. So I don't know, sometimes when you read, it just really sucks you in and takes you to a different dimension. And when you're dealing with a lot of stressful things, it's nice to kind of escape. I usually escape into my Sims, but I haven't wanted to sit at my computer. I just have felt too antsy to be at my computer. I have been playing The Sims Mobile, which is on my phone, and it's mobile, and it's fun. It's just kind of fun just to check in every once in a while and tinker around on there. It makes me feel good because I'm still kind of, you know, escaping into my Sims a little bit just on the mobile side of things, away from my keyboard. And I've been reading a lot of books. I think in the last like 3 or 4 days, I, no joke guys, have finished reading 3 books. So I'm on to another one of those books that I got from that bargain swap section in the library. I'm reading another one, but I have literally gone through like 3 books and a whole bunch of magazines, because I picked up a bunch of these outdated Better Homes and Gardens or Good Housekeeping or any of those. I picked up a bunch of those from that book swap thing as well, and so I've been thumbing through those, getting ideas for lunches or just dinner options, meals, recipes, or house decorating, get my life in order stuff. I'm still working on that, so like I think it was sometime last year where I went through this, I had a hiatus on my channel, and I went absolutely nutso, and I was gone forever. And it was because I was going through everything in my life, and I was organizing it and throwing things away and doing that. I am still in the process of doing that, my friends. We have the garage to do this year, so as soon as the weather is nicer, we'll be able to really go through that garage and get it whipped up in shape. I never did finish doing the same thing to my bathroom, the master bathroom, so that still needs to be done. So I don't know, I've just been looking at things and getting ideas and trying to do stuff and just really cleaning up and keeping it clean. The fact that all through spring break and the last week, this last week and this one, my kitchen still looks like it does, things have been working in the right direction with what I'm doing and what I'm trying to get done and accomplish. So I don't know, I'm on the right track with a lot of things. I'm just very busy in my life, and I know that these vlogs are like my ups and my downs and my in-betweens, and I didn't want to stop. It's just the last few days I really have had zero motivation or time, or just very mentally drained that I couldn't get in front of the computer or in front of my camera to do vlogs or edit them or do anything. I was just like, no, it's not going to happen. So I put it on the back burner, and I know that I haven't had a chance to tell you guys, so I feel bad for not telling you, but now you know, and you know where I'm coming from and what I'm doing. I'm really rambly because I am. But anyways, I'm going to stop the ramble. I'm going to stop all this charades. And I'm going to go read my book, because I think that's what I want to do for a little while my homie is gone, my tiny human is down for a nap, and I still have probably an hour before I have to pick up the kids. So I'm going to relax in my DX Racer, and I'm going to read a book, my friends. So thank you for listening to me ramble, and I hope to see you guys soon.